What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I'm usually sitting on the other side, but the sun is so bright, it's like blinding me. And also I'm trying to be aware because some of my videos come out lighter than I am, so I'm trying to like make sure the color is good also. But anyway, I hope you guys are having an amazing day today. Today I have half day. My kids are in school, so I am free, and I just got off of work and I'm about to go get my nails done, and I'm getting in the holiday spirit. You guys like my holiday sweater? So I'm getting in the spirit. But today we are going to talk about do not date for potential. Don't do it. Don't do it. So a friend of mine and I, we were talking about dating and relationships and like what do we like in the opposite sex and everything. So, we're talking about that, and then we started talking about lessons we've learned, and like, okay, so why are you single? Okay, why are you single? And like, what was your part? Because just as when you're in a relationship, a lot of things can contribute to the breakup, even if it wasn't your fault. As far as like the other person cheated, there's always something that you yourself can improve on. And so I believe that it's really good to reflect and be like, okay, well, this is what I could have done differently, this is what I could have done better. And so we were just having this conversation about relationships and all those things. And one thing that we talked about was how our younger selves dated for potential. And looking back on it, if I could tell myself one thing, if I could tell myself something, it would be a lot. It would be a lot. But one thing that I would love to tell my younger self is do not date for potential. So what I think is, when you date for potential, you are in essence saying that I love this person, but if this person was like this, then things would be better, or things would be different, or maybe even you see something in them that they don't see in themselves. Okay, so for example, if you are dating a guy, and let's say he's 300 pounds. He's awesome. He has a great personality, good job. And you date him with the intention of, okay, it's okay. He'll lose a couple pounds and then it'll be perfect. But he doesn't lose a couple pounds. What if? I believe that when you date someone, you should date them for exactly who they are right now. Now, if they were to change and get better, get healthier, lose weight, if that's the case, then perfect. But if not, could you see yourself with this person if they were to change nothing? Okay? So in my mind now, where I am now, after all the lessons that I've learned, I feel like when you meet someone, you have to go into it like, if this person doesn't change anything, would you still love this person? Would you still want to be with this person? Because when you are getting older, or even at a younger age, change is hard. Losing weight is hard, right? Losing weight is hard. Changing is hard. Your point of views, the way you grew up, your condition. So after being conditioned for years and years and years, having to change a particular characteristic of your personality that you have set, that is extremely difficult. Even if you desire to, even if that's what that's a goal of yours, it is very, very hard. So I believe that when you date, go into it like this. Go into it like this. If this person never changes anything about themselves, weight, personality, drive, motivation, would I still be in love with this person? Would I still like this person? If they didn't change anything, would I still like this person? I think that's how you have to go into it. Because we, especially as women, we're like, I could change him. change him. He just need this. And we think of people and we do it like a project. Oh, not specifically saying, oh, he's a project, but you go into it like, oh, I can help him be better. Like the mother inside of us, the maternal, and even maybe you just want to help. Like you think that, oh my God, I could change him. But no, sweetheart. You cannot. Even guys, you cannot change her. She cannot change you. When you change, you have to change for yourself. There has to be something deep down in you that you want to change. No outside person. They can inspire you, for sure. They can definitely inspire you, but you're not going to change for someone. You're going to be inspired, and then maybe that will motivate you to get the ball rolling, but ultimately you have to change. And so my friend and I were going back and forth, and I was like, yeah. And then also, sometimes we see the potential in someone and we want them to see that same potential in themselves. And sometimes it just doesn't manifest. It doesn't correlate. They just don't see it. They don't see it. You can be like, oh my God, like with your personality, you can do this, you can take over the world. And they just see themselves mediocre. But you see like, oh my gosh, they have all these talents, they have all these skills, they have all these things, and you want them to succeed at a higher level. But unless they actually see that for themselves, it won't come to pass. It won't come to pass. So him and I, we were just talking about relationships, and I was like, I have to say this, like, listen, fellas, ladies, do not date for potential. Do not date for potential. You are legit setting yourself up for the okie doke. Because if you date for potential, and let's say a couple years down the line, you're like, you know what, I thought you were going to do this or do that. It's like an argument waiting to happen. Accept someone for who they are, where they are. And think to yourself, if this person never changes, would I still like this person? Would I still want to be around this person? Would I still enjoy this person's company? Would I still be in love with this person? Because sometimes maybe you're super fit and they're not super fit, but you're like, okay, it's okay, I can change them. I'm a personal trainer. Even you being a personal trainer, you motivating them, it may not get to their psyche, right? So if they didn't lose not 1 pound, if they didn't make not one more dollar, would you still want to be in a relationship with them? Ask yourself that. So that's like my little 2 cents. So do not date for potential. Do not date. Sorry. Okay. Do not date for potential. Accept someone for who they are, where they are, and then decide if that's the person for you. Just have in your mind, if this person didn't change not one thing, would I still want to be with this person? And then decide if that's your person. But do not date for potential. Okay? So have a great day. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my day and be brave.